Hi, I'm sorry we missed our check-in last week, but I wanted to first off talk to you about the exams. They've been graded, and I think the majority of them look really good. And this is something that this is the type of questions and the type of activities you can expect for the final two. So you've been practicing, um, this is preparation for the next test. And you could probably tell that even the questions that weren't directly related to the group wikis came from the discussion boards. So you're all the assignments are kind of pulling together. So this week we're going to start looking at a different style of poetry. We're going to look at prose poetry, prose poems. Originally, this had been another group project, and you were going to use wikis for it. But after reading your reflections and listening to you, I thought that we could do the same types of activities, but just moving them to the discussion boards. So you will have more discussion boards this week than normal, but it's really important that you do all of the discussion boards. Um, and this is in preparation for next week, week 10. And in week 10, we're going to continue discussing prose poems, but you're going to try your hand at them. And the main assignment for next week, week 10, is going to be creating a chapbook or a small collection of prose poems. And I'm just telling you this to kind of get you prepared for what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. Now, this chapbook that you'll be working on next week is going to be at least 7 poems. In addition to those prose poems that you'll be composing, you'll be writing a 3-page essay that talks about the poetic decisions and the poetic concepts you have used. And because we're working with this one style of poetry, this prose poem style, this week's work is really important. So this week's work, we're going to look at prose poetry, you're going to research prose poetry, you're going to figure out what people have done, how people use it, and then next week, you're going to take that information that you develop as a class and you're going to explore it together. Um, I, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what you guys pull together. You have more freedom in exploring poetry with a creative project like this. So I'm really excited. I look forward to seeing what you can do. So I'll be talking to you soon, and be well and be healthy.